Yo, what's up my history homies? It's your boy Dan, back with another video. Today we're diving deep into the glorious, wild and insane history of India. This ain't your boring history class, guys. We're talking ancient civilizations, badass emperors, wars, revolutions, and even some space exploration. India's got it all, and we're about to uncover some of its most mind-blowing secrets. Smash that like button if you're excited about this historical roller coaster. And make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the historical shenanigans we've got planned for you. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. You ready to get your history on? Let's do this. Alright, history buffs, buckle up because we're starting our journey way back in time, like 5,000 years ago, to the Indus Valley civilization. This was one of the most advanced civilizations in the world back in the day. We're talking organized cities, proper sewage systems, and even their own script. These guys were way ahead of their time. Cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were massive urban centers that would put some modern cities to shame. They even had standardized weights and measures, which means they were all about that fair trade life. The Indus Valley civilization was like the ultimate historical mystery. These guys were the OG pioneers of civilization, setting the stage for everything that came after. Fast forward a few centuries, and we're on to the Maurya Empire, one of the largest and most powerful empires in Indian history. The real MVP of the Maurya Empire? That's gotta be Ashoka the Great. He started off as a warrior king, but had a change of heart after a brutal battle. Ashoka converted to Buddhism and decided to rule his empire with peace, love, and understanding. He spread the message of non-violence and compassion throughout his kingdom and beyond. Ashoka's reign was a golden age for the Maurya Empire, promoting trade, building roads and hospitals. Ashoka the Great, definitely one of the coolest emperors in history. Hold on to your hats, folks, because now we're entering the Gupta Golden Age. India was the center of the intellectual universe. Groundbreaking discoveries in science, mathematics, and astronomy. Mathematicians like Aryabhata figured out the decimal system and pi. The Guptas were patrons of the arts, flourishing literature, music, and sculpture. Classic Sanskrit epics, Ajanta cave paintings, and temple architecture. The Gupta Golden Age was a beacon of knowledge, culture, and prosperity. The Mughal Empire. They built that? Let's jump ahead to the Mughal Empire, another iconic dynasty. The Mughals were known for their opulent lifestyle, love of art and architecture, and badass rulers. Emperors like Akbar the Great were known for religious tolerance and efforts to create a more unified India. Shah Jahan built the Taj Mahal, one of the most stunning architectural wonders in the world. The Mughals left behind a legacy of magnificent forts, palaces, and gardens. The Mughal period also saw a flourishing of art, literature, and music, blending Persian, Islamic, and Indian influences. The Mughal Empire was a time of cultural fusion and artistic brilliance. The Battle of Plassey. Things get complicated. The Battle of Plassey in 1757 marked the beginning of British East India Company's dominance in the region. The British East India Company, a trading company with its own army, saw an opportunity to gain control of Bengal. They allied with disgruntled Indian rulers and went head-to-head with the Nawab of Bengal, Siraj-ud-Dawla. The British, with their superior firepower and cunning strategies, emerged victorious. The Battle of Plassey paved the way for British rule, which would last for almost 2 centuries. The Indian Rebellion of 1857, the fight begins. Resentment against British rule grew over the years. Things came to a head in 1857 when rumors spread among the Indian soldiers about new rifle cartridges being greased with animal fat. The sepoys revolted and the rebellion spread like wildfire across northern India. The Indian Rebellion of 1857, also known as the Sepoy Mutiny, was a brutal and bloody affair. The British crushed the rebellion, but it showed that their rule was not unchallenged. The 1857 rebellion was a turning point in the struggle for Indian independence. The Salt March, Gandhi's salty walk to freedom. Fast forward a few decades, and we meet Mahatma Gandhi. One of the most iconic moments in India's struggle for freedom was the Salt March of 1930. Gandhi, along with thousands of his followers, marched 240 miles to the coast of Gujarat to protest the British salt tax. The Salt March was a brilliant act of defiance, a powerful symbol of Indian resistance against British rule. It captured the world's attention and exposed the injustices of British colonialism. Gandhi's Salt March was a game changer, showing the world that you don't need guns and bombs to fight for what you believe in. The partition of India, the heartbreak of independence. India gained independence from British rule in 1947, but it wasn't all celebrations. The joy of independence was overshadowed by the partition of India. The British divided the Indian subcontinent into two countries, India and Pakistan. The partition triggered one of the largest mass migrations in history, with millions uprooted from their homes. The partition of India was a humanitarian catastrophe, leaving millions dead, displaced, and traumatized. The Green Revolution, from famines to feasts. After partition, India faced the task of feeding its growing population. Enter the Green Revolution, a period of agricultural transformation. New techniques, high-yielding crops, modern irrigation, and fertilizers. It led to a massive increase in food production, making India self-sufficient in grain production. A remarkable achievement, thanks to Indian farmers and scientists like M.S. Swaminathan. It ensured food security for millions of Indians, turning India into a global agricultural powerhouse. India's space achievements. To infinity and beyond, Desi style. India might be a relatively new player in the global space race, but it's already making serious waves. The Indian Space Research Organization, or ESRO, has been launching satellites like it's nobody's business. In 2014, they sent a spacecraft to Mars on a shoestring budget, cheaper than a Hollywood superhero movie. The Mars Orbiter mission, or MOM, was a massive achievement for India. ISRO has ambitious plans for future missions, including sending humans to space and exploring other planets. India's space program is a shining example of ingenuity, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of scientific knowledge. Outro. That's a wrap. More historical shenanigans to come. So there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour through some of the most amazing moments in Indian history. From the ancient Indus Valley civilization to the Mughal Empire's architectural marvels, from Gandhi's non-violent revolution to India's forays into space, we've covered it all. If you enjoyed this historical roller coaster, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. In our next video, we're going to dive deep into some of the most mind-blowing mysteries from ancient India. Until then, stay curious, my history homies.